development located in the heart of Ohio City. It's right across the street from the historic West Side Market. Intro Cleveland will consist of 9 stories, first floor retail, and then the remaining floors up to 8 will be residential, and then atop the 9th floor, which will be a combination of residential, will also include approximately 12,000 square feet of event space. Intro Cleveland started around 3 years ago. This is our first mass timber development in the United States for Harbor Bay. It's our first project in the city of Cleveland as well as the state of Ohio. We first got engaged with the Port of Cleveland through some conversations with local professionals. They made us aware of the financing mechanisms that were available through the Port of Cleveland. So with our project, the mass timber that we're using is being imported from Austria. So the logistics of how we were going to bring that product into the United States, how we were going to logistically handle that, was just as important to the financing component. It became very quickly clear to us that the Port of Cleveland needed to be part of the team and someone that we needed to talk to.
Harbor Bay first came to the port with regards to their project in late 2019, both from a financing standpoint and a transportation standpoint. Conversations started with myself, Will Friedman, our CEO, and Carl Naso, our CFO.
The unique business challenge with Harbor Bay was that they were from out of state. So they'd never done a deal with the Port of Cleveland, they'd never done a deal in Cleveland, and we had to educate them on the process.
Our approach from a maritime standpoint and providing a solution for Harbor Bay was simply to make sure all the parties were working together to move their cargo from the plant in Austria. That can always be difficult when you're talking about moving cargo across an ocean because of some of the issues that can come up during the transit process. But it worked fairly seamlessly. The cargo arrived here on the timetable that was needed by the construction site, and it's stored down at the port, and they can send trucking companies over here to take whatever they need and move it over per their schedule.
The solution that we came to for the Harbor Bay team was we ultimately issued $130 million of revenue bonds for about $145 million worth of construction. And they had a very aggressive time frame in which they wanted to get the bonds issued, break ground, and move forward. And we were able to, we always say at the port that we move at the speed of business.
So our competitive advantage for somebody like Harbor Bay, who's building a project right here in Cleveland, is the ability for them not only to finance the project, but also to coordinate all the logistics and move the cargo in-house. It's always preferable for customers to move their cargo as close as they possibly can to their end user or their customer or the job site, and in this case we were able to achieve that.
The Port of Cleveland is one of 5 ports in Ohio that also have our own internal bond fund. And we can use our internal bond fund to issue bonds, so we can use them in real estate and development activities that most other states don't grant their ports.
The Port of Cleveland is known for their financing mechanisms, their expertise in logistics, but what we learned also is that they're really known for good people, and that's what makes an organization thrive, is actually working with them hand in hand. Under each set of circumstances, we were always able to find a solution together to move forward with the project. It's something you can't quantify that from a numeric perspective or a dollar value. It's just something that positions you to have a successful project, and we're very fortunate to have worked and continue to work with the Port of Cleveland. Intro Cleveland is a project that is setting a new national standard in sustainability, and we're really grateful that the Port of Cleveland was one of those parties and numerous persons that put a lot of time, a lot of sweat equity into this project. So when I look at that mass timber, I see the beauty of the wood, but I also see the beauty of the partnerships that were forged and that created the result that we have today.